a smile when Simon mentioned dining with billionaires there. Is that what sparked yesterday's your perceived hypocrisy of Labor Party and especially Bill Shorten?
Well, Shorten is a complete hypocrite. I mean, he wants to play the politics of envy, and yet he's been a sycophant to the billionaires of Melbourne for years and years. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. As I said yesterday, there's no union leader has tucked his knees under more billionaires' tables than Bill Shorten. And everyone knows that. And those criticisms rang true. And you know, the people who know him best are his own colleagues. They know he is a fake. He has no integrity, no consistency. He doesn't have a fair dinkum bone in him.
Prime Minister, if Bill Shorten backed off the Mr Harbourside mansion and the personal attack on your wealth that's been going on for a long time, would you call a truce on the personal attack, or is it on for young and old?
Did he ask you to say that?
No, no, Mr Prime Minister, he didn't.
Yeah, well, look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Politics is about many issues. It's about policies, it's about character, it's about strength of character. I back myself. I am my own man. I can't be bought by anyone. I don't suck up to billionaires. I look them in the eye, and when I need to, I take them on. Bill Shorten has sold his members out again and again, and they know that. It's one of the oldest unions in Australia, perhaps the oldest, the Australian Workers' Union. He sold their members out, and that's a fact. That's not rhetoric. That's not a political line. That's fact. It's in the Royal Commission. He sold them out then, he's selling them out now, and he'll sell them out again, because that's his character. Look at him on company tax. He says, oh no, you can't cut company tax. That's terrible. Malcolm's helping his rich mates. The lines I repeated in the House yesterday. Bill Shorten has made the case for reducing company tax as eloquently as anyone. He will say anything to suit his purpose. Let's be quite frank. Bill Shorten does not have the character to be Prime Minister of Australia. He does not have the integrity to be Leader of the Opposition, to be Leader of the Labor Party.
On the speech yesterday, you attacked social climbing. You attacked social climbing in that speech. The Liberal Party under John Howard used to represent aspirational voters who wanted something better out of life. Have you now moved away from that?
I don't think sucking up to billionaires, saying one thing in the well-upholstered living rooms of Melbourne to powerful captains of industry and another thing on the hustings, I don't think that's what aspirational Australia is about. As we back Australians getting ahead, we back Australians. We believe our job in the Liberal Party and the national parties is to help Australians do their best, enable them to do their best. Bill Shorten is a hypocrite. He and his colleagues know he's a hypocrite. Their faces were a study yesterday in the House. They knew that everything I said about him was true, and so do you, and so do the Australian people.